Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video today we're going to talk about lace frontals. I'm so happy you guys enjoyed that video. That was one of my first time really just going in and working with the lace frontals. So it turned out okay, but there's always room for improvements. So this video I'm going to talk about lace frontals, question and answers, frequently asked questions that I've gotten, and I'm just going to answer them for you and show you the difference between a lace closure, a lace frontal, and a full lace wig, so that you guys can better understand all this verbiage. Let's start. A lace frontal is a frontal piece that can vary in lengths and widths. Basically, it's something that you can apply with an install where you can do partying, and it just gives you a more natural look. So it's kind of like a closure times 3. Lace frontals is measured by ear to ear. So length times width, okay? We're thinking length times width. It's going to be measured from your ear to your ear. So from here all the way to here, and then you have about a 2 to 4 inch of parting space. Depending on where you get your frontal from, you can get a lace frontal that is a 13 by 2, 13 by 4, and even a 13 by 7. 13 inches going from ear to ear, and then you can either have 2 inches of parting space, 4 inches of parting space, or even 7 inches of parting space, depending on where you purchase your frontal. There are many ways that you can install a lace frontal. You can sew the lace frontal down, you can glue it, and you can also create a full unit, a removable unit, a wig. My number one tip for a natural looking frontal is to bleach the knots. I must say you have to be very careful when you are bleaching the knots, because depending on your formula, depending on your technique, you can overdo it, and that can cause a lot of damage to the closure. Once you bleach the knots, that way it gives you a more natural look. You bleach those black knots on the frontal, that way it won't show and it will look like it's growing from your scalp. Another way that's becoming very popular now is people are starting to tweeze away the hairline. Frontal that is really dense and it doesn't look natural. One way to help defeat that is to pluck away or tweeze away hairs to open up that area so it don't look so dense. You can pretty much find lace frontals anywhere. If you Google it, you're going to find websites that are going to sell it. Now, the only downfall to it is you don't really know if you can trust certain companies. And that's the thing. You really have to do your research. When it comes to anything you're going to purchase and you're going to invest your money in, you have to do your research. For me personally, I would start off at AliExpress because it's cheaper, the shipping is fast, and there's a lot of people who have purchased frontals and hair from AliExpress that will leave reviews. You can go on YouTube, thank God for YouTube, you guys. You can go on YouTube and see reviews on frontals and hair companies, and always look for a company who will show you pictures, not pictures of frontals that's on somebody else's head, like actual live shots of the frontal. That way you can look at the hairline. The difference between a lace frontal and a lace closure is a lace closure is smaller than a frontal. A lace closure is like a 4 by 4 or a 4 by 3. Very small size. This is what a lace closure look like. You have minimal parting space and it's very small. I would use an elastic band. Now, I will probably do a video showing you guys how I use an elastic band to make your frontal lay flatter. I've seen people who don't use glue. It's just your technique. You really have to measure properly. Measure your head, measure your caps, measure your frontals so that you know what is what and that it fits. A successful closure that lays flat and natural is all about measurements. Make sure that everything is measured properly and it fits customly to your head. But I personally like using the dome caps, and as well as these caps here. This is the mesh dome cap because it has a really thick elastic band, so it's going to ensure that your wig is going to fit snug. Honestly, I don't really know about other companies. I haven't tried other companies. I've just tried from AliExpress. You can really find some good closures out there. I mean, there's a lot of people on Instagram who customize closures, but you're going to be paying a lot. You're going to be paying a lot of money for that. So I mean, if you're the type that is very creative and you want to get in there and do it yourself, go for it. Or if you're just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to have somebody else do it and not pay them, hey, go ahead and do that. Just do your research. So lace closure is basically just a see-through material, lace, whereas silk, it has like a silk lining that mimics the scalp. Personally, I don't like silk-based nothing. I don't like silk-based closures or silk-based frontals. I've never even seen a silk-based frontal, but I would not buy a silk-based frontal. And I'm going to say that because you can do so much more with lace. And with silk, it's either it's too light or it's too dark. You got to tint it. It's too much. Now these frontals are from AliExpress. This is the first frontal I'm going to show you guys. Look at this hairline. Do you see how straight across it is? Who hairline is like that in real life? Y'all tag me in the picture and let me know who hairline is like that in real life, because I want to know. This is something that you want to stay away from, because when you put this on, no one hairline looks like that, okay? You're going to have to do a lot of work with this. So I'm telling you guys, do your research. Check out the pictures. Don't be fooled. This one is not okay. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this, okay? But I'm sure I'll make it work. The density is nice. It's not too full. It's not too thin. Very natural feeling, but it's just the hairline. And with these frontals, hairline mean everything. Hairline is the most important thing about a frontal. Who gives a damn what the length is and what the width is if the hairline is not popping? This is not popping, okay? This next closure is also from AliExpress. I will link it below. This one is a little more better. This is in a body wave. And what I like about this closure, see that hairline there? It is a little more dense than the previous frontal I showed you guys. This is what you want to go for. A hairline that mimics your hairline. So you can see the difference. A lace closure right here just covers a small amount of spacing. You only have a little bit of area to work with. Whereas a frontal, you got a lot of versatility. You got a lot that you can do with this. And it's a lot more natural if you want to pull your hair back into a ponytail, or if you want to change your part without having to shift your wig to the side, because I'm a huge shifter when it comes to my lace closures. I'm a huge shifter. So you don't have to shift your wig from side to side. Wherever you want to part it, you can part it, and it's going to look natural. So that's the difference between these two. Basically, a frontal is like 3 of these. Literally, like 3 or 4. So a lace frontal is about 3 to 4 lace closures. Some pros with the lace frontal is the versatility. You can do a lot with a lace frontal. You can change the party. You can add the baby hairs. It's your entire hairline. It covers more area, so you can part hair all the way back here, have some hair going on that side. You can really, it's so versatile. Like, it's the it thing that you want if you want versatility. But there are some very key cons that I want to talk about. Cost is a big thing with these frontals. Just be wary of that wherever you go, you're going to have to pay some money. You're paying for an entire frontal. It's not going to be the same as a lace closure. Just know that. The biggest con, okay, the hairline. And as you guys can see this hairline right here? Waste. 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 So here's a lace wig, and I'm going to turn it inside out so you guys can see it. All of this area right here is basically your frontal. If you look at a frontal, you actually get way more spacing and parting than a wig. Okay, you see how long that is there? And then you see the wig? You don't get as much spacing. This looks like this is anywhere between like about 11, 12 by 3 inches, okay? So you can see the difference between this full lace wig. We have the lace frontal, and we have the lace closure. So that's pretty much it, you guys, for this Q&A video. As always, leave questions below if you have any more questions in regards to it. I will try to do more videos showing you guys how I customize these frontal units. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Dude, I love this color for the fall. Initially, I wasn't trying to go for like a red color. I was trying to go for more like a plum-ish color, but I end up grabbing this one on accident, and I love it. I love this color so much.